I'm not even supposed to introduce him, but I will do that myself. Just very simple. We have a man of God in our midst. We have a child of God. We have a servant of God who has given his life in serving this church for over 40 years. Pastor Elie Weick-Dido has been a church pastor. He has served here in the United States for many years. He has been a church pastor here. He was the church pastor of one of the Haitian churches, Ephesus Church. He also became the Sabbath School and Personal Ministries Department director at the church headquarters in Abidjan, West Central African Division in Abidjan. He was the Sabbath School Personal Ministries Director until 2015, when the Lord chose him to become the president of our church in that region. For some of you who are not aware, the West Central African Division comprises about 22 22 countries. 22 countries where we have our churches. Nigeria is one of them. Ghana is one of them. Benin Republic, one of them. Burkina Faso, Cameroon, Ivory Coast, just name all those countries in the Sahel part of the West Africa. So Pastor Elie is the president and he manages it just for the sake of our non-members. And that's why I'm trying to use this opportunity to explain, who we're talking about and whom the Lord has sent to speak to us today. He is the president. He manages that. Pastor Elie also doubles as the chancellor of our universities that are under this division, and part of them is Babcock University and also Valley View University, plus other universities in Cameroon and all that. So please, today we have a man of God in our midst. Pastor Elie is married. He is married to one wife, and her name is Rachel Amy. Rachel Amy, both of them are blessed to have 4 adult children, and Pastor Elie and Rachel to have been blessed with 6 grandchildren. So we have a family man, a all-rounded man. One of the questions I asked Pastor Elie, which I want to share with you, is that I asked him, for over 40 years, you've been a pastor of Seventh-day Adventist Church. What boils your spirit up? What keeps you going? What makes you still remain in this field, even after having having been blessed with other educational opportunities and other professional opportunities? Why do you still remain a pastor? And I'm sure you would want to hear what he answered me. He said, "This is my calling, and there is nothing I can do better other than this." And Pastor also told me that, shared with me that as someone who was orphaned in an early age, he needed to depend on God to succeed in everything that he set out to do. And that's why he has remained attached to God and remained dedicated to God. God's people, there's so much to say about Pastor Elie, but I want to stop here. But I want to pray and I want to ask you, he would desire, he will require that above every other thing, you pray for him while he is speaking the word of God. So today, after the meditational hymn, the next voice you will hear will be that of our pastor, Pastor Elie. He will speak to us and we shall be blessed. Please, let's give him our undivided attention. We can support him by going to our chat and whatever